Hey everyone, so I'm going to show you my home management slash budget binder. This is my binder. It is, hang on, I will check. It is Class Act brand from the It's a Breeze collection. I got it at Target. Luna wants to say hi, apparently. Pretty much everything I got at Target, and I will try and link to the printables that I used. It did not come with a clip at the top, but I wanted to be able to put my daily docket on the outside, so I just got some big clips and used one of those. On the front is my daily docket. This was a printable that I found thanks to Marie Bits and Clips. She penned a whole bunch of printables for home management binders, and I found this one and I really liked the way it looked. So it's the one that I'm using. Down here is a spot for appointments. I don't really do much of anything because I'm a housewife and I don't have any kids. But when I go back to work in a few months, I will use this for client appointments. Down here, I just put what we're having for dinner. Don't judge me. No, this is not the healthiest of meals, but whatever. I've got my to-do list and fitness goals. Don't have to not forget anything today. The top goals for the day are to do laundry and to clean the bathroom, marking down how much water I've had, and a reminder to drink less soda. And then my daily stuff that I have to do. My goal is to blog every day and take a photo every day for the whole year. I've already got the photo done. I need to blog. I need to vacuum the living room and clean the cat boxes. We have 4 cats, and so cleaning the cat box is a like everyday thing. If you don't do it, they just get really stinky, and that's gross. So on the inside, over here, I'm working on filling out our deep freeze inventory. We have a deep freeze in our garage, and I like to make meals to put in the freezer, so just helps to know what we've got in there. That way when I'm making the grocery list, I know how much we've got in the freezer and what I need to actually buy. I used to use an Erin Condren Life Planner for all of this stuff, or well, some of this stuff, but it's $50 for just like the basic planner without any extras, plus shipping, and I really did not want to spend that this year. Last year I had a $25 coupon, so it wasn't quite as expensive. I don't know, I didn't want to spend that much, but there were some things in there that, you know, I could reuse. So I pulled it all apart, I took the binding out, and this pocket was in there, and I just stuck it on the rings. And I've got a Sharpie, which I will get to why I need a Sharpie in just a minute, a calculator for when we start doing cash only method, and then these are labels that have like my last name on them, so they're like turned around so you can't see them, but they're just like gift labels and the like. This is my new planner, which is Blue Sky brand. It's just a weekly monthly planner. It's laid out really similarly to my life planner, which I like, but it was only like $8. It's got a spot at the top where you can put your favorite photos in. Originally I had just like a cheapy binder that had like the clear pocket on the front, and I was going to use this as the front of that, but it wasn't quite big enough for everything I wanted to put in, so I just got a new binder and reused the paper. I made this in Photoshop. It's just a digital scrapbook page, and our last name's covered up, so there's that. Then the reason I like it so much is because it has a 2-page spread for the monthly layout, and the way that I like to pay bills is all of our bills are due on the same day every month, which is really convenient for paying bills and remembering when everything is due. So I just write down like when something is due, like, you know, our Sprint bill for our cell phones is always due on the 16th. So I write it in every month, and then when I pay it, I'll write down how much it was and then a check mark to say that I paid it, because sometimes I'll go through and I'll figure out how much everything costs and then write it down and then not pay it until we get our paycheck. So I don't know, works for me. Then I also mark down all of my husband's paydays, and that's that. And then I've got our meal plans written down on the weekly layout, and that's just how it works for us. Then for our budget, I just have like more personal type things covered up, like our local utilities and like our bank stuff. So I've on this side, this is just a page protector. That's what I've written on, so I don't have to waste a bunch of budget pages. I can just wipe it off at the end of the month and start over. So over here I've got all of our, you know, our monthly bills, and then the projected total of what they should be, and then as I pay it, I write in, you know, what I actually paid. Then I've got a column for my husband's paychecks. He never gets 4 paychecks in a month, so I don't know why I have 4 spots there, but whatever. Sometimes he gets an attendance bonus, so that's nice. And then a place to mark down what we paid for gas and for fun stuff, and then for what we paid for groceries. And then, you know, we're working on, you know, our debt snowball. So eventually we'll put in, you know, how much extra we're able to pay for the debt snowball stuff, but I just like literally just started using this system, so it's not perfect yet. And then how much we put into savings. So there's that. And then at the end of the month, I will take all of the totals and put them into our like our hard copy spreadsheet that shows the whole year, so that we can know, you know, our spending habits and our savings for the whole year. Over here, I've got shoppers cards. This is for like a arcade thing, and then my Sally Beauty Club card, an insurance card, and then a card for our vet. There's room for more cards in there. These are another thing that I took from my life planner. I never used any of these stickers, but I figured it would be kind of a waste to throw them away. So I took them out and made the, you know, the holes bigger so that they would slide around better on the rings. And, you know, hopefully I can use them. There's stuff for like birthdays and parties, that kind of stuff. They even have like a massage sticker. I've never had a massage, so I don't know if I'll ever use that, but whatever. I've just got some page protectors in here in case there's anything that I want to stick in them. And then I've got a folder. I like the plastic folders. I feel like the paper ones are kind of cheap and they fall apart, and I want this to last, so I got that. In here I've just got extra daily dockets, which I need to take to Kinko's and have copies made because I don't want to use that much printer ink. And then this is a blog idea sheet. I think it was actually supposed to be like a weekly docket type dealy, but I'm using it for blog ideas, dang it. Since one of my New Year's resolutions is to blog every day for a year, I want to have a list of ideas for the week so that I never get stuck on a day without a blog idea, because that would just be awful and would suck so bad. Then I've got tabs. I've got a cat in the kitchen trying to do something he probably shouldn't be doing, but oh well. A tab for meal plans. Generally, I write down our meal plan on a sheet of paper and then mark it down in my calendar. For some reason this week I didn't. I just marked it down in the calendar, but whatever. So on normal weeks, I would just put 3-hole punch it and put it in here so that I've got it, so that we don't have like back-to-back weeks of the same meals, because my husband would probably try and kill me if I did. Not legitimately, he's not like crazy. Then I've got a tab for recipes. There are none in here yet, just because I don't have any printer ink right now. Boo-hoo. Then a tab for receipts. Obviously this pocket system is not going to work for very long. My plan is to get some manila envelopes and 3-hole punch them and put them behind here. You know, one for every month. And then as the month gets full, I will take it out, because obviously that would be a really, really thick binder if we put all of our receipts for the entire year in one binder. But I have like a box that I use for important household documents, like our tax stuff, and like birth certificates, that kind of stuff. I've got a box for that stuff, so I figure I'll take them out and put them in there. Probably will work better. This tab doesn't have a label on it, but I figured I would save my daily dockets, so I can just see what my goals were like for the year. And then I've got a spare tab in case I think of anything else. Then I've got a pad of note paper that's got my running list of to-dos and notes for things, buying camera gear at tax time, and I needed to like price out stuff so that I know whether or not to buy it used or not. And then the back cover just has a pad of sticky notes stuck to it, because you never know when you're going to need some sticky notes. So that is our household management binder. This turned out to be kind of a long video. Sorry. I hope this was helpful to some of you. Again, I'll try and put the links to the printables if I can find them again. If not, I'll just link to Marie's board with all of them on there, because most likely you'll be able to find them. Anyway, bye everyone.